sort of started 30 years ago with my father, and it's still continuing today with the next generation. We're currently out on Nari Nari country, west of Hay. Couldn't think of the number that my father has covered up over the years. He's probably covered up thousands and thousands of them. Thought we'd firstly come and have a look at some of the burial mounds that are situated across Hay Plains. We've got one here that's not too far off the main highway. You know, we'll probably see 2 or 3 today, but them 2 or 3 have more or less like 2,000 or 3,000 that are currently exposed on the Hay Plains. They just need to be found and recovered and repatriated. We see, as it is our cultural obligation to do this, we find them, record them, come back, cover them up with heavy topsoil so they don't continue to erode and blow away. You can see it's got very big bone structure. It's the leg bone over here and that, and there's the skull there. The size of the thickness of the skull is pretty amazing. My father and younger cousins and uncles and aunties, years ago, they, around the Mabo decision, a lot of the farmers did get a bit scared, and my father made a few phone calls and sort of got onto one property, and then that farmer spoke to another farmer, and he explained what he wanted to do, and that was just to have access to cover up the burials and have a look at the sites and see what needed to be done. And like anything, word of mouth is the best way to spread the message. And all of a sudden, we had the old man and the uncles and aunties had the farmers calling them in the end and saying, "Oh, hey Woodsy, I think I found something. Would you like to come and have a look?" Back in them days, the farmers, you know, opened their hearts and opened the gates, and the relationship began from there. I used to get excited to find them when I was a kid, but nowadays when you see a burial, it actually changes. But when you're a kid, you're walking for hours and you're all excited about finding, not so much the mounds, but finding burials and rocks and artifacts and grinding dishes. But then now when you get a bit older, you seem to get to that stage where you want to find them just to cover them up. We don't need to know how long we've been here. Our Dreamtime stories and history tells us that we've been here for a long time.